Everybody, this is Nightmare Slayer. We about to get back into Ethan Carter Part 2. It's been a little while since we've been on here, but I'm back with the Horrible Game Goddess. Horrible Game Goddess.
Hey guys.
It's all good. We about to hold it down. We about to pick up where we left off. We're going to continue this legacy. And hopefully this time around we can find our way through the mysterious forest to continue to the next part. I had a few people give me some insiders from the outside telling me that I was supposed to look for a cave, so that's my goal, to look for a cave now, and we're gonna pick it up from there. So let's get this legacy back on the road. You ready to continue, Goddess?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. For anybody that's new, don't forget to subscribe to my Twizted Gaming Experience. That's my personal channel. I don't know if you're watching it from the PlayStation, but if you are, check me out on YouTube. Also, check out the Horrible Game Goddess. You can visit her personally on YouTube as well. And that's where you'll find the rest of our bids. Her channel, my channel, we in this together. Phyllis.
Yes.
We doing it big. Alright, let me see. Like, we back on the pathway. One thing about this game is there's so many roads, you just never know where you're going. It's almost like every road connects, and the funny thing is they might all come from one road. It's kind of like a maze in the woods in a sense. Alright, let's see, what do we have down here? Got a rock in the way. Alright. Oh, I thought I saw something over there. It looks like we found our cave. Doesn't look too promising, but we gotta do it.
Ooh, I don't like how this looks.
Oh yeah, looks like this about to get interesting. I don't know. Hey, what's up? And my boy Mike the Knight in the house from Mission Lakes Productions. Check him out on YouTube as well. We all in this. Everybody give a shout out. Oh, there goes the front gate where I think I seen that earlier in my gameplay, and now I'm actually on the inside. Alright, Goddess, you're gonna be my eyes and ears. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah? Wow.
Okay. Alright, so we look like we have multiple turns and all, so I'm going to go with your better judgment. So we go left, right, up, down? Like it
I
goes
didn't
down.
sign up for this position.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go right. Let's go to the right.
Damn, I almost lost where I was at. Okay. Well, actually, that was the right, but it was like closed in.
Okay, so that was a dead end. So.
Ooh, this, I don't like we about to go to our death.
Hi.
Alright, so now, judging by my instinct, it looks like we have an elevator here, and I mean, usually they don't put these here for no reason, so it wants me to go down. I'm just gonna go with it and hope to goodness we make it in one piece when we get off this thing.
Hope that it even works.
Oh yeah, well, if we do get stuck, at least we have our dignity. That's what matters. It's a long way down and up. I just realized I have no weapons. Like, I don't know what we're getting into.
I'm not sure what you're getting into either, Nightmare.
Well, being that we are in this together, we share the experience. We are sharing the thrill of what awaits us.
There's some things in life that are just, some paths that are meant to be traveled alone. You know, this is one of them.
This is the moment where I pass the controller to horrible goddess.
Wouldn't you love it to go that way?
Oh yeah. Ah. Alright. So I'm just going off of instinct, following the light. It's kinda like, yeah, lights are everywhere, but I don't know, like sometimes your instinct just tells you where to go. So I'm looking, and you got a long road there, short road there, and then this straightaway path just looks like it'd be a dead end. Yep, that's a dead end. And that's a dead end. So I guess we're taking the long road. Alright. I'm not liking how this is looking. It looks like the road is extending the more I run toward it. Am I the only one seeing that?
My heart is like racing right now, legit. Like I'm so terrified for you.
Like, I just, I don't know what I'm getting into, but I mean, it's just like the road just seems like it extended more and more, almost kind of like how the beginning of the game did with the bridge. I don't really like the thought of getting nowhere, and you know, just danger kind of spreading out further and further. Wherever that is awful dark. Is that a body? Um, yes. So I didn't see this back here before. I'm not liking how this looks. I'm gonna be honest. If anything jumps out, I might have an instant reaction. But I'm gonna try my best to hold it in for the sake of me being a nightmare slayer. This is what I do. I slay nightmares. So, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah. I gotta become the slayer because the name says so. What's
Oh
up?
gosh.
Oh, it's an elevator. That.
I just want to tell everyone I am a little delayed on my screen, so I'm trying to do my best to kind of keep up with the pace of everything. My frame rate is a little bit slower than Nightmares.
Oh yeah. No worries. I'll keep you up to date, and hopefully, I'll stay up to date myself. Let's see. Coming across a few mysteries here. Looks like this place has been abandoned. Doesn't look like anyone's been down here forever. Okay, so we did all those things. That's why they're lit. Supposed to look for some type of pickaxe that was in like a very dark place. Now, it's a lot of light down here, so I'm not really sure where the heck the darkness resides. But not that I want to rush into it either. But I'm guessing it's down there. And I'm not sure I like the way this tunnel looks.
Good luck.
We have light. I don't do good in tunnels, you know. I just I feel like I'm going to be trapped in here forever or something. It's just the thought of claustrophobicness, you know. It's just, oh, come on, really? Another down? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, what is really down here? Alright, so your opinion, should we walk slow like this, or should we rush on into it like this?
Well, I guess if anything does come of this, you know, if you do move fast, your fight or flight response should kick in. So yeah, I guess we could just hightail it through there and just whatever happens just happens, you know.
I would hope that only good things can happen.
Not in a place to look like that.
It could be promising. I mean, you know, maybe a guy wants to give me a gift, or you know, maybe a kid wants to come out and play, or you know, it could be an old lady walking across the street, perhaps, or not. It's getting kind of dark. Oh boy. I
Somebody wants to
mean,
sell you something.
that could be a possibility. That is just as well could be a possibility. I, I don't. I'm just really feeling some type of way. Like every turn I take takes me lower and lower. Like I feel like I'm on my way down to. Well, you get the point. But yeah, it's just like
A
it's
place
getting
of no
nowhere.
return.
This says, oh yeah. So as always, I click on the text to kind of get everybody to read what's going on. I usually don't linger over it too long. I like to get right into action. But anybody wants to read it can pause it here and, see what's. Hold up, what? Did that tell me to? It's very. Walk no further. Goddess, your input.
I'm staying quiet on this one. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy watching you walk to your death.
Oh my, who? I
Oh,
would like
nothing,
some
nothing,
inspiration.
nothing. I only said the greatest of things. Yeah, I mean, you got this. It's nothing to it. I'm sure that if there is anything going on down there, it's just waiting to be found to be rescued. It's just a nice person that needs to be saved.
You don't sound like you have confidence in me. Cause just like I feel like, what in the fuckery is this? Why are the candles like a? Well, it did say something about a ritual. It's like the hallway of darkness.
Epic spot for a Halloween party.
Well, depends on how you look at it. Let me see. If I go straight, I'm wondering, like, I don't have a weapon though. I mean, it did say something about a pickaxe. It did say that, and I don't know where I'm supposed to pick that up at. And in a game like this, you don't really have too many map options that show you where to go. So, I mean, we don't have any actually, but is something moving? Was that something moving down there, or was that a candle that? Maybe it's just a candle. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking things. I'm gonna go ahead and. Yep, that was just a candle. Nothing to be afraid of here. Alright, so we are going to. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Starting to feel like a horror movie down here. Okay, well, I mean, like, really? All these turns and, like, what the fuck? Okay, goddess, input.
Oh boy.
Directions, perhaps?
Well, you know me better than anyone, Nightmare, and definitely one thing that I do not mess around with is mazes and things like that nature, because I just freak out every single time. For one, because I'm claustrophobic, and two,
what
because
the fuck? I mean, what the fuck is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold up! No!
Okay, he just wants to sell you something. It's
Fuck
okay. He wants to sell
shit.
you a specialty candle that is nowhere else.
Fuck!
It's nowhere else down there. That candle that he has, it is something.
Kiss my ass. He doesn't want shit. He doesn't want to sell me a damn thing. It is dark, and he is the first person I have seen this entire game. That ought to tell me. Is that a hit? Oh, that ought to tell me something. When you play a whole game where there's not a single person until now, I presume, that tells you something. I mean, I have not seen a soul down here until him. I don't even know what it was. I'm assuming it was a him. So yeah, I'm gonna pass you the controller, and whoa, we ran back into him. Uh, perhaps I'm supposed to go a certain. Oh my gosh, he keeps catching me. Like it's almost like a Jason movie. Like no matter where I go, he's there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, at least I got running ability. I guess I can outrun him. What was that? Okay, I got a clear opening. I don't know where I'm going, but damn it, I'd be damned if I'm going to be trapped down here with him. There's no telling what could happen. I mean, I know the nightmare is, you know, the Slayer and all, but when it's in a place like this, you know, we got to think these things through. We got bodies laying around. What? I won't be added to the list. I just want to make the... Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I'm going to follow this gleaming light of... Yeah, I'm going to follow it. Maybe he knows something I don't. Supposedly that's a spirit in the game. Do you think this is a good idea?
Well, most people say, you know, to follow the light, so I guess, you know, it could be quite promising.
I could only hope. I don't have much other direction right now, so I mean, assumingly it is the right thing to do, but I mean, he does seem to be going like he knows where he's going, so I figure I can't fail for trying. Oh shit, did he? Oh, yeah, almost took the wrong... What in the heck? Oh, he really did take me somewhere. Oh, to another body. And he is flying up. Oh, I guess that's the clue. Going up. Wow, we have spirits. Alrighty. Tan Hut. Eddie's men. Oh, I almost jumped off the daggone. Alright, Sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it looks like some type of puzzle, and I'm gonna guess that if I get it wrong, all hell is gonna break loose. Hopefully not, but I don't know. Like, what do you make of this puzzle? Any insight pointers I could probably utilize here?
Yeah, that's kind of like the second thing I suck at. One is definitely mazes, like I mentioned earlier, and this would be the second, puzzles. I am not the puzzle person. I suck at puzzles, but I don't know if I could take a guess. Possibly this puzzle would either have to do something with like colors or symbols being coordinated properly. I don't know. Definitely some interesting looking symbols down there on the ground though.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have anything. Well, possibly they have something to do with it because you can see that even facing the puzzle, there's some symbols definitely being shown, but I'm not really sure the connection just yet.
Well, this is interesting all the way around, isn't it? Okay, so I am assuming I have to... Oh, well, yeah. Looks to be some type of map or key. Okay, let me see. What would be the best way to figure this out? Okay, so 3 of you guys here. You're standing on a particular image. I wonder if that's something to do with it. I'm not sure what order or how. Or maybe I'm excluding the one that they're not standing on. Maybe that's how this works. Okay. I'm usually good with this sort of thing. I might need a moment to really ponder my thought. It's like, I thought the blue ones would have something to do with it, but the blue doesn't ever seem to land on the spot. It's like, what in the heck? Like, I'm almost wondering if I'm missing something. Let me see. I mean, it's a lot of puzzle pieces or stamps down there, but I feel like I forgot. I mean, other than the pickaxe, I couldn't exactly find it, so there was no point in really trying to press myself out. But alright. I'm gonna wing this. I'm gonna try different things and see what we come up with. I think I might understand it in a very weird way. I might actually have it. Yeah, done that, and that one to there, spin it, turn, he goes to there. I think I got it. I might have this puzzle wrapped up. It's like something very strange with it. No, okay, hold up. It's something about, it's only one. Alright, so yeah. Let me see. That one. And if I go... Oh, shit. Oh. I got it. We did it.
Yay!
They left me alone. The ghosts are gone. I feel like shit's about to get real. Shit's about to hit the fan. Am I supposed to... Oh, maybe I'm supposed to run. Oh, wait! Oh, I can't... Oh, fuck. Well, if we died, I'm gonna be so... What in the... Do you see this?
That is one sick, twisted nightmare. No pun intended.
I was gonna say something not too far off. Speaking of nightmares, I mean... Damn. Interesting. I can't exactly run under here. Makes sense. I mean, we are underwater now, so I guess I'm supposed to walk somewhere. That's the one thing about this game. It gives you no direction whatsoever. Like, you pretty much just take faith into your own hands and just follow the path to, almost a Far Cry quote, follow the path to Eden.
We're not gonna do this.
I mean, you know, all things considered, you know, it's not too far off with the thoughts.
Oh
you
gosh.
know?
Ethan,
You know,
I told you to stay
You will
out.
walk the path alone.
Damn it.
you
It's
know.
dangerous.
Sometimes you gotta let the water wash away
I'll
your
leave your
sins.
story.
You know.
You,
And please.
I don't have enough bliss in me for that.
You
Sorry.
go.
Oh, just call
Back
Joseph's seed. The Father shall set you free. Oh, we are back in the cave. It's not exactly a place I was hoping to be so excited to see again, but I mean, I guess it's better than being trapped underwater. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Anybody that wanted to read that, as usual, I'd say just, you know, pause and, you know, check it out. I usually try to breeze through those just to kind of keep up everything so that I'm not exactly holding everyone else up that wants to get into whatever could be next. Okay, now, better judgment. Should I go through the darkness or the light that's blinking at the end of this tunnel that looks like it's just as bad?
That is one shady looking light, I must admit, but it might be, you know, kind of looking that way just to get you to go towards that direction. So I would go towards the light.
Go towards the light? Alright.
Yeah, the shady looking flickering light of death, possibly.
It could be an Easter egg. Maybe, yeah, it was flashing to catch my attention like, oh, hey, this direction, come here.
Yeah, like this is the right way.
Oh, we're back. Where I initially started, and yet I still do not have the pickaxe. So, I guess it was good that I did make it thus far, but I came back empty-handed. I'm gonna try this. Last time we had one of these was in video number 1, and we got on and actually was able to drive it, so I mean it shouldn't be too far off. We're gonna give it a spin. Put this bad boy into gear. Alright. Oh. Looks like we're going nowhere. Alright, let's go this way. And we're moving. Oh, alrighty. I feel progress. I don't have a clue where we're going. We bet not go back to a circle. We bet not. I will be so pissed.
So pissed.
Oh yeah, it was a kid. I was playing Grand Theft Auto one time, and you know, I was a bit of throw that story out there. I was a bit of a troller at the time. You know, had my days and all. Anyway, so a kid, he was in the mod shop getting his car fixed, and I guess he bought it brand new. He was excited and all, and you know, a lot of people were in the lobby destroying things and, you know, doing the usual. And so this kid, he announces on his mic to everybody, for some reason he wanted to make a grand announcement that, you know, he just got his car out the shop. So he says he says I just got my car out of the shop and I'm going to be so pissed if someone blows it up. And it was just like, he said it exactly like that, almost as if he was just asking to get it blown up. So being the guy that I am, you know, I figured, hey, why not? So I tracked him down and, you know, boom, RPG to the car, and well, things went up in flames. And he's like, oh my god, I cannot believe this. Like, he was fired up, like he real life, like put a bounty on my head, and I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So needless to say, I tore him up afterwards, but it was just so funny because he actually put an announcement out there because he put a bounty, no, because he didn't want his car to get destroyed, but he publicly made an announcement to tell us like he wanted it to get destroyed. So I mean, I had everybody laughing. It was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually just troll naturally just innocent people, but I mean, that was just like a opportunity I had to take. But nowadays, I'm more like very protective of people, you know, so I grew more of a heart. Right, Goddess? Say something?
My, the weather.
Let's not get into what happened the other day. Like, you know, like,
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. So.
I beat shit down. That's the point.
I am innocent until proven guilty.
Oh yeah, that, you know. I mean, I'm not an excellent sniper or anything, but I'm a hell of a RPG shooter and a combat MG and you know, bomber and all those, and I'm a hell of a driver. That's one thing that they could not stand. When I got in my car and I had to chase somebody down, I always catch whoever I'm chasing, no matter how fast they were going. I would always catch my person. And, you know, needless to say, once I caught them, I would kill them immediately. So I was just a force to be reckoned with. Goddess knows.
I'm a melee fighter, you know. I love attacking with melee weapons. I will take a knife, a dagger, a bat, a hatchet, any twisted, wicked way to like just completely take a person apart piece by piece.
Oh yeah. You took a little bit off the top the other day, you know, I didn't forget about that. But
I told you I was giving haircuts for free. You didn't want to believe me, so I had to give you a test run.
my fade was just perfectly fine. The shape up was unnecessary.
Well, I had just sharpened my hatchet. I needed to practice.
There were so many other bodies that could have been taken for practice. The Nightmare Slayer does not fall down to anyone's blade.
Is that so?
Hell it is.
Interesting.
Just to throw out there, I will be presenting more GTA 5 videos at some point soon, not too far off. Just for anyone that's into that game as well and they hear us talking of it, you know, that's another game I used to be heavily into on the PlayStation 3. I haven't played it as much on the PlayStation 4, but I do plan on getting back into my mode. So you will also be able to find me there a lot of the time. So just stay tuned to my channel and everything, and you'll be able to probably catch me in action, you know, play with me and be live on camera and everything at the same timing. You'll even run into Horrible Goddess.
I'm not sure if they want to run into me because I'm going to kill them with a hatchet.
If you do, you have
Just
my
kidding.
permission to throw a bomb at her.
Oh, really? Just kidding. I won't kill you guys. Just let me know who you are. Just be like, you know, we're a fan, or, you know, we want to be cool. You know,
Yeah, you know.
we're here for Nightmare.
Yep, you know, come and slay with me, you know. I know how that just sounded, but, you know.
How long have you been waiting to say that? I bet you've been waiting a while.
Actually, it just kind of came to my mind, but, you know, it did kind of help make sense to the thought of... Anyway, we got to look for a pair of scissors, so I'm going to go and... well, I think they are here. Oh. Nope.
That would be an interesting weapon on certain games. Scissors. Be able to, like, stab somebody in the eye with them. That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
you know, you might have to cut something. Might have to cut somebody, you know.
Stab somebody.
Yep. I mean, I'm more of a gunner, and, you know, I mean, I like certain guns at that. You know, we got some people that are expert snipers on there. I done ran into them all the time, and, you know, I learned, you know, a few tricks to trade myself playing around with it a lot, but, you know, my profession is more automatics. Like, the snipers, it's cool, but, you know, I'm not really 100%, so I wouldn't exactly claim it like other people that can and actually prove it. So, you know, that might be a good weapon that can get me down like a lot faster, just because, you know, I'm not exactly as skilled with it as, you know, the other guys that I usually come across. But I still put up a challenge in a fight, so, you know, anybody looking for that challenge, you know, just come through and, you know, we can make fun with it and have a good time on there. Oh, we got the scissors. It's a long way up. Come back, because I feel like I need to return this scissors to this house, or what have we. So, speaking of off-subject things, how is the council going for you?
Very interesting question. Well, guys, I started playing the council. It was originally my first video, and I really enjoyed it. And I kind of came across this very, you know, crazy ending to the first episode. And so if you haven't checked it out, definitely hit up my channel to see it, under the Horrible Game Goddess. And so the second episode, I'm ready, but I'm not ready, guys. It's a little more puzzle oriented, and you know, it's a little strenuous for me right now. So I'm gonna definitely be dropping that video very soon. But I have to just, mentally kind of get prepared. I have a lot of stuff going on in the background in my life right now. So once I get that squared away, I'll be sure to catch up and give you guys more of the counsel.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I love to see what can happen, you know. Watched the first one and it was definitely entertaining. You know, made me have thoughts on when I do play the game myself. I would not know what to do, but watching your video is definitely going to help.
Oh yeah, I tend to try to play as realistically as possible. When it comes down to my gameplay videos, I usually try to base my decisions off of, my personal thoughts.
It's always good.
Yeah, total instinct, I don't really just rehearse how I'm gonna go through certain, areas of my gameplay. I might practice with the mechanics of it just to make sure everything is kind of smooth with the controls, but usually I just act on straight instinct.
Yep, that seems to be, actually that was more of my downside of Grand Theft Auto a lot of the times, because I would act on instinct and impulse, and a lot of the times that would get me into the situations that I ended up in. But I learned my lessons over time.
I can imagine.
And it's possible, because on here, I kind of, as you can tell, I'm running into danger, so I'm not exactly afraid to just not go to it, but at the same time I'm running into open doors without knowing what's on the inside and all, so it's not exactly a good thing for just the average person to do if you don't know what you're doing. But if you kind of play around with things enough, you kind of just have instincts help you along the way.
She had an accident. Travis, put down the axe.
I agree.
And a little wee snip of the bliss,
I didn't want her to get hurt.
could also get you through a long days of Far Cry.
What you even know about a sniff of the blood? Oh my gosh.
Well, when you go down to Hope County, you find out things, The Seed family, they were a very nice family.
He wants to burn Vanderbilt through.
Yeah, we found a dog named Boomer,
Just leave me alone.
we took him for a walk, returned him home, went to go grab a couple cheeseburgers.
Oh God. Oh God.
Vessels.
You know that.
Alright.
He chose Mom.
Ran into it until I found my faith, and ran in and saw cousin John and
Son,
Jacob.
I don't want to hurt you.
Well, they're cousins. Interesting. Because I know Faith personally, and she definitely did not distribute any bliss to you.
Oh, so you hogged it all? Is that the case?
Didn't have to be this way.
Yes, of course, I had to. I was in Hope County. Who could be there without it?
You're a coward.
Such a long trip.
You'll be meeting Ethan again soon.
Yeah, I think I'm still there. It's still a trip. An ongoing trip that never ends.
Only you.
Hey, it was Memorial Day. I had to.
Oh yeah. So, when are we gonna take this trip back to Hope County?
I don't know where you're going, but I feel like I never left.
I'm always down to see the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Right.
That is, if you're along to go with. Keep faith by your side. Or what was the song? Keep your rifle by your side. Not a bad option. Okay, now an open door, which is almost never on here, just happens to be open. Usually, you're thinking in real life, I wouldn't just walk into an open door of an abandoned building that looks like this. I mean, you're right, I wouldn't either, but I did it. So now that I'm in here, it's all about what happens next, or what am I going to do. See how I'm kind of keeping back as I'm pushing forward, just in case anything jumps out. Just want to kind of be already prepared.
Travis, we can get rid of it. I know exactly what we're up against. Don't listen to what's in your head.
Interesting.
This sleeper was feeding
Sleeper,
on
eh?
their hate.
Sounds like some type of agent.
Ethan's father figured suicide wouldn't feel it. But it did. I could feel it sitting somewhere out there. That was a bullfrog. Digesting.
Alrighty. Not sure what that did or what it does, but it did something. That's what's important here. It had did something. I don't have a clue what it did, but it did something. I was hoping that something would happen, but I don't know what I'm looking for, and I'm just kind of gonna go with the flow and ride this wave. Starting to look like Far Cry out here. I think I should go back the other way. Green water. That ought to tell you something. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna go back through the building because maybe I went out the wrong. Is the door closed? Wasn't this the door we came in? And it's locked. Okay, what in the fuckery happened within 5 seconds of disappearing? Ooh. Hello? Somebody out there? Seems to be clear. Alright. We are back on the move. Going to... I have no clue, but somewhere. Well, they always said when the light shines down, head toward it, so I'm going to try to figure out how to get there. Oh, look at that. Like a... looks safe enough. So, would you recommend any of the gameplay or this game at all to anyone of your following?
Oh, definitely. For anyone that's into exploration games and they like to, you know, kind of restrain from doing any combat that's too heavy. They just want to kind of go around and explore different landmarks, and anyone who's into mystery games in general, which, you know, I love. I love anything with a great storyline and mystery where I have to kind of dig deep to figure out what's really going on. As confusing as it may seem, it's fun, you know, to kind of discover new things like that. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone who is into that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. I get like the sort of feel of Elder Scrolls in a sense. Well, open world version of the view of it, and kind of Far Cry-ish in a sense. Gameplay is definitely a mind freak because it's like you're not exactly prompted to do anything, but you kind of just know that you have to keep moving and follow wherever you feel that's going the direction that you should go to take you to whatever you're supposed to find, and that's usually what I'm doing, and as you can see, it's working out for me very well. Like, I just stumbled across a burnt down something. So this looks like it can be something of great importance. I'm just not sure what it is or what it was. It's freshly burned because it's still smoking and the fire's still hot. Oh, thought that was something else. And it must have been some type of... Why would there be a building in the middle of nowhere, though? With statues of lions. Alrighty. Alrighty. Looks to be like another puzzle of some sort. I can't put my finger on it. It's telling me to rotate. I mean, what do you make of all these puzzles? I mean, so far the game has put us on acid trip left and right and just puzzle after puzzle.
You really want to know what I think?
Oh yeah, we all do.
It's a damn headache. That's what I think. All these puzzles, but you know, some people like to do things like this because it helps to kind of like reawaken their brain. It makes them have to think harder, and they like to just take strategic approaches when they play games anyway, so they like to figure things like this out. So me, I'm just not one of those people. I'm you know, a lot more of a rager naturally if I can't figure something out within a certain amount of time. So, you know, puzzles aren't really my thing, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very excellent puzzle solver, but a lot of the times you guys, you might see me kind of take my time hesitating to get it done, only because either I'm literally staring at this trying to figure it out by just hoping that the answer stands out to me, or I'm like trying to find other solutions, and you know, I play around with it sometimes until things kind of look like they can make something of its own, and that's usually how I figure it out too. But something I try not to do is rage and, you know, just give up. So you may almost never catch that. Like I will not give up before at least trying to get it. You know, I gotta try at least. And if that doesn't work, of course, then I'll just call for help.
Yeah, that's pretty great advice. I mean, I try not to rage, but I'm just not a great puzzle solver naturally, and I don't do good in mazes. So whenever I play games that kind of have a lot of that incorporated, it usually just irritates my soul. But you know, I always ask my viewers for help whenever I get stuck in one of those types of situations where, you know, I'm like, I really don't know what to do. I'll usually just kind of interact with, you know, any guest viewers and like, what do you guys think I should do?
Oh yeah, that's always a beneficial way to go. You know, sometimes we get lucky enough to have that option, and other times, depending on the timing of things, what the freak, you know, you might not have, well, like in his case, time enough to get it. I could almost end up as like as he had.
Yeah.
Wow. He went out the easy way. Or he didn't make it out at all. Touch. Three spirits. Oh. Alright. So yeah, with these glowing anomalies, you have to pretty much always walk toward them, and it's telling you the story. So that's about the only dialogue we actually get that might help us in a sense. And the thing is, you have to actually put them in order. So you guys kind of see me playing around with this. You kind of just gotta keep playing around till you get it in the right order, or else it'll keep stopping every time you try it. So it's very important to try to make sure that when you do this, you pay attention to the sequence and try your best to put it, I guess, in the right path. And if it doesn't, then you just kind of keep starting over and it'll stop you. So anything that's not continuing as you do it, then that means it's got to be started over from whatever order. So here's an example of it now.
I fought it off. It's okay.
Grandpa, get away from me!
Your grandmother Gail is protecting me from it. Ethan, I can help you.
I found Vandergrift's diary. He said for the sleeper to wake up, someone has to suffer. Look!
Interesting choice of words.
When I found that room, I didn't wake him up. He's trying to wake up now. Vandergrift kept his victims alive. He made them suffer. That's what the sleeper wants.
We need to get in that room.
It looks like I actually nailed it. Nothing's messing up so far.
Through.
guess I don't exactly have to show what it would look like if you failed that part. So I guess whatever I did, the right sequence, just follow what I did. I didn't even realize that was the right one. I guess it call it luck. Coincidental.
It has to be this way. The sleeper must not wake. Burning the room won't matter, Ethan. The sleeper's inside us now.
Grandpa! Get back!
We all have to die. Even you. Even me.
That's a hard way to go. Like, you're set on fire and you just sit there and just let it happen. Like, no urge to try to put the fire out or anything. You just kind of man up and just take it. Like, that's some deep shit. Let's see, what do you feel about this scene, Goddess?
Ethan, wake up.
Wherever Ethan is, you know, I just, you know, can't imagine like how he dealt with such a dysfunctional family.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
Oh yeah, like every scene seems like they just tried to kill him.
You're right.
Yeah,
You were too late.
I would be like borderline insanity if I was him.
Here. Again. I knew this story,
Interesting.
and it was Ethan's as much as it was mine.
We are in a part of the
wasn't
game
finished.
where I feel hopeful
Not
for
yet.
once. I feel hope. Some type of map. Bridge? Dam? Sure. Oh, was that the bridge and the dam that we crossed to? Yeah, the bridge was in video number 1. The dam is, well, the water. And I'm guessing these are the places we went. The heck is that? Which forest? Okay, so looking at it from my intelligence of translation, it looks like we are checking off all the places that we've completed. So if I had to guess, the ancient god was the underground. House of Portals was in video number 1, which drove me insane. Thank God I don't have to go back to that. The Witch Forest, I remember something about that. Space Capsule was at the very beginning, and this part looks like a bear trap. Says it's somewhere near like a bridge, so I guess we're gonna fast travel there and figure this part out, because I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, the beginning of the game. Must have been something we missed. Okay, so anybody that's confused as I am, or slightly, in the very first video we actually were started out here, and when we walked through the forest we almost ran into so many traps, and yeah, like that one, and you know, they just kept popping up and almost enclosing us. And now I remember I didn't finish this. Yeah, they almost enclosed us to like kill us in a sense. So what I'm guessing is that we have to look around for whatever's missing and try to figure out where to go, because I really don't know. It's embarrassing because I can't find it. Like, I've been out here even the first time like for so long, and to get sent back here is just like a slap in the face in a sense. You know, I'm just trying to not think on it too much, so you know it doesn't rage me, you know, Goddess. It's around here somewhere though. Okay, everything that says trapped means it's already been tampered with, so gotta be careful with my footing. Is it this one? No. It's the one thing about this forest. Everything is just so random. You just don't know what the heck you might walk into. That's what's even scarier. Because if it is right in my face, I won't know until I literally get up on it. And of course that won't exactly be the safest method because it would have already gotten me. Alright, so this is back where we started again. Alright, let's try this again. Let's just follow the path to Eden's Gate. Far Cry reference. Inside joke. Alright, let's see. I don't even know what we're looking for. That's what makes this so bad. Like, it's one thing if I knew what the object was, but it's some type of trap that's out here that they want me to stumble into or pass. Oh shit. Well, I think we found it. Make sure my trousers are still dry. Oh, yeah. Forgot that was. Anyway, we're just gonna.
Oh gosh, I can't even comment fast enough on that. I'm gonna sit that one out, son. I'm gonna do you a favor and sit that one out.
You can't.
Yeah, we're gonna just ignore that.
I wrote something for you.
We found it. That's what's important. And
Just leave it.
whew.
I'll read it later.
Boy, I need a drink, a sturdy one.
Who the hell says trousers anymore?
It was the first thought that came to my mind. I didn't have time to think fast enough. It just, I felt death like hitting me in the face, so I just, reacted just as I would as a human. Like it was as real as it can get. Alright, now I guess I can go back to the portal. Oh man. That was intense. Alright, let's check our map. And everything is X'd off. Alright, so I guess we go to stories. Looks to be so. So he's checking the map, and that character's drawing looks like my
They
character.
missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Hey, Ma, he's in here.
Hold up.
Honey, be careful with that lamp.
What in the
Damn,
what?
the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls, writing his stories.
About the most awkward thing ever.
I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan! For God's sake. You missed dinner.
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day. How long have I been out?
Hold up,
Adventures
what?
of Paul Prospero, supernatural detective. Where do
So-
you get this stuff?
Pop, would you get Travis out of here,
if-
please?
Okay, so
Just
anybody that's
pictures
paid
on
attention to the
walls.
very first
What the hell is
video
that?
and all of this,
Shut up.
You got
even by the
yourself a
scenes
faggot
and
for a
everything,
Sundale. Travis,
it kind of
let's
looks
go.
like
Come on.
Faggot!
he was never
Ethan,
missing.
You're a fucking faggot.
Travis, stop it!
Wow, that's
Shit.
well,
Shit!
Everyone, go! Get out!
Get
well,
out.
damn.
The smoke, it's toxic. Jesus. Oh God! What do we do? What do we do?
I think it's coming together. This could explain a lot.
I wrote about you, but I don't know if I created you.
You made me real.
I can't go yet. I have to finish
Interesting.
my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
So, what exactly... Okay. I'm not exactly sure how to take this part. Like, I have mixed thoughts on that. Do you think that he dreamed this whole thing since he looks like he was sleeping there on the floor? Well,
I kind of do. Based on just kind of like my knowledge of, you know, certain things similar to this sort of situation. Sometimes people are very vivid dreamers. Sometimes they have sleep paralysis and their mind isn't, you know, connected to their body 100%, like in a, you know, a sleep realm sense. You know, their mind may be reacting to certain things or their body may react a certain way, but they'll actually be somewhat into a deep sleep. And so, you know, sometimes it causes them to hallucinate or, you know, like, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know the exact terms of it, but I am aware that certain things similar to this do exist with certain types of sleepers.
I'm not sure if I'm onto the right correct ending to this, but it's almost like from looking at the full story, it's kind of like he got mistreated by his family and he made his own world to where he can feel comfortable in. And so he found his little hiding place of where he spent like the entire game, making it look as if he was missing. And one of two ways that I can see this. One would be the fact that he dreamed the whole thing of everybody killing each other and that he was just still sleeping on the floor. And then a guy or detective came to rescue him. And then the other half of my mind is thinking this really did happen, but he plotted it for his family to kill each other, or he wanted them to do so, but or third, he might have wanted to kill himself, where he laid inside of the room and set the house on fire, and then they're at the end right there coming to try to come rescue him once they found out where he is. But then it's making you wonder, like, how would he have set the fire if it was in the other room and he's locked in the safe room? Which means if his grandfather was the one that set the fire in his dream realm, then maybe he really did try to sacrifice himself for Ethan. But it's just so dysfunctionally unconnected, it's just hard to really compare or come up with the truth there.
Yeah, I agree. There's also like a way that I've seen it could be possible that it was a near-death experience and maybe the fire really did start. Ethan possibly went into almost like shock and went into like a you know, somewhat of a daze or a trance or a sleep and began having this vision. You know, all of these things happened because he was already struggling with a lot of dysfunction within his family. And, you know, sometimes when people go through things like that, they learn how to disassociate, and mentally they'll kind of take themselves to their own dream world or, you know, nightmare world. You know, it's kind of like once you disassociate, your mind just goes somewhere totally different. So it's definitely possible that some of these events did occur, but it just forced him to separate from reality mentally and attempt to escape and create his own story from there.
Yeah, very possible. But anyhow, since, you know, we did this together, everybody, we beat this game and we got through the nightmare that is, no pun intended. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, both video 1 and 2, or if you only showed yourself to just seeing one or the other, that's fine as well. We actually beat it within 2 video streams, so that's actually a good thing. I'd like to give a shout out once again to the Horrible Game Goddess. Check her out on YouTube.
Yes, guys.
Yeah, you know, visit us, you know, check her page out, check my page out. It's listed right there on your screens at the bottom, my Twizted Gaming Experience. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know, hit me up on YouTube. You know, comment me, message me, whatever you know, however you want to reach out to me. You know, you can add me or follow me back on PlayStation under Nightmare_Slayer. Nightmare_Slayer is actually spelled in my description, so if you need the exact spelling for it, just check it out on there and it'll make it easier for you to find it. As always, you know, check out the rest of my videos, check out more of her videos. You know, we got a lot of more stuff coming to you, so things are just going to only get better. And we are going to be out of here. Any shout outs you want to do for any later or newer broadcasts you want to throw on your channel, Horrible Goddess?
Well, for you guys who haven't checked it out, I did actually just stream the game Late Shift. I'm a little indecisive about the game I'm going to stream next. You know, I've been getting comments where people have been requesting different videos, so definitely subscribe to my channel to see what happens next. You can find me under the Horrible Game Goddess or on PlayStation Network. You can follow me at horrible_goddess, and if you want to collab or anything, you know, just let me know. We're always looking for new people to collaborate with and play games with and just have fun.
You know? Alright, once again, I do appreciate you all for taking the time out to swing through and check out my posting. Like I said, we definitely have more things coming your direction, so definitely stay tuned and follow us and subscribe. I'm just going to get on up out of here. Alright, it's been a real Nightmare Slayer out.
Bye, guys.